The fall of anti-SJW content. But before we get into that, we need to talk about atheism versus atheism plus. So, what is atheism plus? Well, atheism plus is atheism plus social justice. Before you ever knew it as feminism versus anti-feminism, it was originally atheism versus atheism plus, where it was liberal atheists arguing against social justice advocates. Jacqueline Glenn, the amazing atheist, Donderfoot, Mr. Repsion, they've all have been criticizing feminism much longer than many people of the anti-SJW sphere. Whether intentionally or unintentionally, many early anti-SJWs copied their argumentation style. This is why it was commonplace for anti-SJWs to mention the logical fallacies of their opponents. It's because if you made atheist videos, you would oftentimes point out the logical fallacies that Christians were using. The anti-SJW movement was originally a liberal movement, but they had the idea to invite conservatives into their movement because if 80% of Americans hate social justice, that is how you could change policies. Like if, 80% of Americans hates woke nonsense, then you could push for presidents, governors, senators, legislators. You could push for politicians to move in a direction that's against social justice. But then the conservatives turned against the liberals. And of course, once it's politically divided, where half of Americans wants one thing and another half wants another thing, you're not going to get anything done politically. You could only get things politically done if enough people are on board. When the liberal atheists got kicked out of the anti-SJW community, their persuasive argument style has left with them. Because why would a conservative Christian be interested in logical fallacies? Why would Christian conservatives care about citing their sources? Christopher Hitchens once said that claims made without evidence can be dismissed without evidence. Citations aren't things you add just to sound posh. Citations lets your listeners know that you have a well-thought-out opinion. Citations are what gives your arguments substance, and without citations, your arguments can be dismissed. If you cannot cite your sources, then any arguments with you is a waste of time. Early anti-SJWs saw the importance of citing their sources, but now their source seems to be, dude, just trust me, bruh. And dude, just trust me, bruh, is a waste of my time.